MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the ALDS between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Michael Fulmer is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour.
Leading off for the Yankees,
one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it.
Riley.
If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good curveball there against the swing and miss. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the ground screw out.
That's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Next for New York, Odubel Herrera.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Following the hit by pitch.
Yeah, on the tag, he's out.
And they got him.
Well, this game is still getting underway, so maybe he wasn't quite awake yet over there at first. Hate to have a guy picked off, but I guess it's better in the first than in the ninth.
First here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the San Diego area native Bradley Zimmer. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Riley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. White Sox lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now, Simon Riley. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the
Simon Riley.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
Set and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
That's ball 3.
Nice eye up there. 3 balls and a strike now.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Hitters count all the way.
Full count.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Collins.
Hey, your
under at
pitch.
first
Drive it
with
deep,
one
huh?
gun
Here
in
you
the
go.
inning. This is pulled into right. That gets down.
Make
He's
the
got
turn.
himself
Find the
a
ball.
base hit.
Make the turn.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Now batting.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ball one, no strike.
Breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope, that's
And
down.
he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Second and third here, one man out.
Nope.
Falling
Outside.
down 3-1.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as
Come on
good
now,
a
get the
control
pitch up there,
as you
kid.
do when you just let it go free and
Go,
easy.
kid. One time, right here.
Hit hard up the middle. And that will get through
right
into
here.
center field for a base hit. Both runners will score as they take in the lead here at 3-1.
That way to find the sweet spot.
This
right
score's
there.
a long way
Yeah,
from
had to
being
be.
over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and
Digging in
Now
once
batting.
again, Simon
The right
Riley
fielder.
will try to follow up the
Simon
double in his last at-bat
Riley.
with another big hit right
Come on,
here.
big guy. One
Yeah,
time.
it's been
Here
an
you go.
offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First
1-0.
pitch is a breaking ball, taken down and away.
All right,
for
come
ball
on now.
one.
One time. Let it fly.
4 runs here in this half inning. Got him out on his front foot
1-1.
there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Two balls and a strike
balls,
now
one
to the
strike.
Yankees
They
leadoff
count.
man.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Count full.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 7 runs, just 6 hits. No errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
The batter. The catcher. Blake.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 7-1. Stepping in,
The
Simon
bat.
Riley.
The
He'll look
right
to bounce
fielder.
back after striking
Simon
out his last time up.
Riley.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away
Find
with
a
the
gap, kid,
fastball.
find a
You could
gap.
tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ball one.
Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in
Hey,
this
get
inning
your pitch
already.
right up
This
there,
guy
huh?
just
Let's
can't
go,
seem to
kid.
find the strike zone.
Pops this one up.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring. Go
Davis
hard.
is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases-loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and they leave the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 8-1. Now at the plate,
Now batting,
Simon
right
Riley.
fielder.
2 outs and 2 runners
Simon
aboard here in the 7th inning.
Riley.
Come on, sit on something right here. Let it fly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this will be fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Ball. That pitch is out.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-2. Hit hard to third. Davis has got it.
Move it.
You're out.
In time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 9-2. Ready for another chance?
Now
J.D.
batting,
Davis.
the
0 for
third
2
baseman.
from him so far in this
J.D.
one.
Davis.
Hey, we got one here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the
Now
lineup,
batting,
stepping
right
in,
fielder.
Simon Riley.
Simon
He got on top of one and was a
Riley.
ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The second
You're
for the
out.
force out, and the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. The Yankees lead it 13-3.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
13-3, the final score. New York have evened up this series at 1 game apiece. Michael Fulmer pitches well enough to get the W. Dylan Cease allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Walkney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and...
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first 2 games. So essentially this makes this a 3-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're 1 win away from moving on as opposed to 1 loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen. And we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Nola will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s
Leading
or
off
9s.
tonight for the Yankees.
He's solid and he throws
The right
strikes.
fielder.
You'll know early if he's
Simon
on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Riley.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right
First
here.
pitch
Here we
of
go.
the at-bat on its way. Simon Riley
0-1's
is
the
in to
count.
start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
First pitch, 7:06.
There you go, left fly.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
This is pulled into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. This will rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Batting
2
fifth,
men on,
the
2 out,
shortstop,
and in steps
number 8.
Carter Kieboom to give it a try.
There's the one now.
2-2. Here it is. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And not in time as the run scored.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having
Batting
series. Any big league can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Riley has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Now at the plate, Simon Riley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time.
Riley.
Yeah, he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip.
Ball, that's out.
Ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. That's in there on the outer half. 1 and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here. All right, come on now. One time. Let's fly.
Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-1 game.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter. He's able to fly.
It's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that.
Out! And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Riding into the box, Nick Madrigal.
Up next for the White Sox, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they lead it 4-1. In now, Blake Swihart set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The catcher.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the 1st out. Digging in now for the Yankees,
now batting,
Simon
right
Riley. He singled his last time up.
Riley.
Hey, be patient. Stay back.
First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. He's got it.
Dig, 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 dig.
Himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Blake Swihart. 2 for him for
The
this
catcher.
quarter. 4 runs, 6 hits, 2 errors for the White Sox so far. High and deep to right. Looking up is the right fielder. The track for the wall. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. Stretching to 5.
I know one thing. With this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. We've got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well. So I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
All set for the start of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Simon Riley.
Come on, baby, get the pitch up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. That finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Chicago White Sox have taken a 2-1 series lead. Aaron Nola gets the W on the mound. Luis Gil was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Daniel Norris is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, he's never really put things together like a lot of people in baseball thought he would from the left side. Loved the arm, mid to upper 90s fastball, good assortment of breaking pitches to go along with it. Like most lefties, command has been the issue for Daniel Norris. If he's throwing strikes,
the third
he's tough to
baseman,
hit.
J.D. Davis.
One out, nobody on.
Come on, guys.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Riley will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out. And with 2 away now, let's have a look at our playoff tree. And the winner of our series here will have a date with the Twins to decide the American League pennant.
Batting third, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Plays at first now.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to deep right field. The ball is carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. Second inning set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Simon Riley. Pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Riley stands 6'5" tall and will hit from both sides of the plate. He was a 17th round pick during the 2020 draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy's got a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
As the fastball misses, it's 1-2 now.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And the Yankees have their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
That is it. The first baseman.
Into the box now, Mike Ford.
Nope, at the ball.
Takes ball 1.
Ah, great take, great take. Hey, be patient, get your pitch, huh?
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Throw over to first.
He's safe.
And he got a throw.
Safe.
Dive, but he's back. Riley aboard here at first with nobody out. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman. The 2-1.
That's the ball.
Slider taken for a ball.
Right there.
The count.
They know the
3-1.
threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Nice and patient, 1 at a time.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Zara's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Now a throw over.
Safe.
And he'll get back in safely. And they pitch out here. Nothing's
No strike.
happening. Ball two.
Hey, looking for yours now. Come on, kid.
Here's the 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Zimmer is there. Two gone.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 13, Mark Viento.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat. Not his best
0-1.
effort that time. It's strike one. Broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Let's go. Beat it out. Come on, come on, come on.
And the
Hey.
throw was off target there, so he'll reach first base safely.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Batting eighth,
Okay.
the catcher, Zach Collins.
Come on, baby. See it. Drive it. Let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That's
Ball,
inside.
that's inside.
2-0.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
Hitters count. The pitch. 2-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Get your pitch.
All right. Come on now.
The
One
set
time.
and
Let
the
it fly,
2-1.
buddy.
Line drive to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it head to the corner.
All right, hold on right there.
So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7.
Leading off for the White Sox, the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. This is pulled into right. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he races the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Batting forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Simon
the right
Riley.
fielder.
He reached on a side with his first
Here you
truck.
go.
Riley.
Hey, like a can up there, huh?
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out with a man at first.
Steal.
And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Here's the 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline.
Come on, slide. Get down.
Step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks lead 1, but they're on top 1-0. So to the plate is the White Sox DH.
The
Tim
batter,
Anderson.
number 7. Designated hitter,
2 out, nobody in.
Anderson.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Final look at this tumbling catch out there in right field. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this.
Leading off for the White Sox, the center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
No one out now.
Now the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Riley moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Simon Riley.
Riley.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Set. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no
Here's a
strike.
slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
And he fouls this one off. Set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
They see it, drive it. Let's go.
2-1 pitch is a fastball.
I got to
Swung
count.
on.
2 and 2.
2-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Full count.
3-2 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Flying hard
you
toward
got
right
it.
center.
Nice job, nice
and
job.
that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right
Now
there.
batting, the first baseman, Mike.
Plate now, Mike Ford. He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
Fouled off.
grip on it, huh?
The 0-2 delivery.
No.
Fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Dig. First, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Benintendi.
Payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Relay.
Is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. We'll head back there with 2 away now. Into the box now Simon Riley.
The right
singled his last time.
Simon Riley.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
First offering on its way. Couldn't resist on that one. He's behind 0-1.
Hey, your turn. Drive man, Hunt. Find a barrel.
Hey, right guy, right place. Nobody better.
On its way.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Popped him up. Schweiher shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well,
ready once again, Ryan O'Hearn.
Now back.
No hits to this
Number
point.
66.
One. This one's flared off to the right side.
I got it.
Onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
Tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. New York have evened up the series at 2 wins apiece. Jalen Beeks takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the White Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Guaranteed Rate Field, 40,615. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and please drive home safely.
MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be sorry to see this series come to an end. You've got to love a series that comes down to the final game, and seeing the push and pull struggle between these two teams over the last 4 games has been a lot of fun. We're in for a great one here in Game 5.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Michael Walker has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Michael Walker, he brings the straight changeup. That's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. His 2nd home run of the series as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Ready now, Simon Riley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Leading off for the Yankees, the right fielder, Simon Riley.
Now here's the pitch.
That's outside. Come on, big guy.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Oh, man,
this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that The moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but you do it when it gets cold outside. It means everything.
Herrera.
Another look to first. And the runner back.
One time, right
Odubel
now.
Herrera to the plate now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it.
The 1-0.
2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
Riley on at first, nobody out. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazara's under it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
He has that to check on first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. And the runner back safely.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's
Ready
go,
with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's
It's
the
off
ball.
1-0.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Hey, like you can, like you can.
That
Ball,
misses.
that's out.
2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Hey!
And there is our officiating crew in this one. Calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Roy, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson,
Drive that
low
pitch,
ball
huh?
umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually
No, he's
means
in
those
there.
guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And he's throw.
No, he's safe.
Dive back in. Giancarlo Stanton will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury.
Well, they know their work is nowhere close to being finished, but they've handled their business so far, winning here to punch their ticket to the next round and a possible trip to the World Series. Well done.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
For the left-hander Dan Plesac, Mark DeRosa, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Division Series.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 9 runs, 14 hits.